Have you ever paused watching a soccer match and felt a strange pull toward a specific player? Not just any player, but the one wearing the number 10. It's more than just a number. It's a symbol, a legacy, a weight of expectation, all stitched into the fabric of a jersey. But what makes this seemingly simple numeral so iconic? Is it the inherent mathematical beauty of the decimal system? Or is there something more profound at play, a story whispered through generations of legendary athletes who've donned the revered digits? We're not just talking about any jersey, number here. We're talking about the number 10. Imagine a young Lionel Messi, eyes wide with dreams, pulling on the Barcelona jersey for the first time. He wasn't just wearing a shirt. He was embodying a history, a tradition of greatness that stretched back decades. The number 10 became synonymous with his name, a visual shorthand for unparalleled skill, breathtaking goals, and moments of pure, unadulterated magic on the pitch. But with that honor came immense pressure, the weight of an entire nation's hopes, resting squarely on his shoulders. Every pass, every dribble, every shot was scrutinized, analyzed, and compared to the legends who came before him. Was it a blessing, this iconic number, or a burden almost too heavy to bear? The allure of the number 10 transcends mere athletic prowess. It speaks to something deeper within us, a yearning for brilliance, a fascination with artistry, and an unwavering belief in the power of a single individual to inspire millions. It's a story of transformation, where ordinary players become extraordinary symbols. Think of Pelé weaving his magic on the world stage, or Maradona dancing through defenders with an almost supernatural grace. They didn't just wear the number 10, they became the number 10, embodying its spirit and etching their names into the annals of soccer history. But what happens when the weight of that legacy becomes too much? When the pressure to perform, to live up to the myth, threatens to crush the very talent it seeks to elevate? This isn't just a story about soccer, it's a story about expectations, about the power of symbols, and about the delicate balance between inspiration and pressure. It's about how a simple number can become a vessel for dreams, a source of both immense joy and crushing disappointment. We'll delve into the origins of this iconic association, tracing its roots back to the pioneers who first imbued the number 10 with its mystique. We'll explore the cultural significance of the number, examining how it has evolved and adapted over time. And we'll grapple with the challenges faced by those who dare to wear it, the internal struggles and external pressures that come with embodying such a powerful symbol. Consider the young player just starting their journey who dreams of one day wearing the number 10. They see it as the ultimate goal, the pinnacle of achievement. But do they truly understand the responsibility that comes with it? Do they realize the sacrifices, the dedication, and the unwavering commitment required to live up to the legacy? Or are they simply captivated by the glamour, the prestige, and the perceived power of the number? This is the question we seek to answer. What does it truly mean to wear the number 10? Is it a gift, a curse, or something in between? A constant companion or an overbearing presence? We're about to embark on a journey through the heart of soccer history, a journey that will take us from the dusty fields of South America to the grand stadiums of Europe. We'll examine the triumphs and tragedies, the moments of brilliance and the crushing defeats, all seen through the lens of this iconic number. This is more than just a history lesson, it's an exploration of the human spirit, a testament to the power of dreams, and a reminder that even the most revered symbols can carry a heavy weight. Prepare to question everything you thought you knew about the number 10 and to discover the untold stories behind the legends who have worn it. The roots of the revered number 10 extend far beyond the dazzling displays of skill we readily associate. with it today. Its emergence is deeply intertwined with the tactical evolution of soccer and the gradual recognition of the playmaker as a pivotal force on the field. Consider, for instance, the early formations, often rigid and lacking a clear orchestrator. Teams were structured more like armies charging forward than intricate orchestras composing attacks. In these rudimentary systems, individual brilliance was sporadic, and the concept of a designated creative hub was largely absent. The shift began subtly, with certain players demonstrating an innate ability to unlock defenses, to see passes others couldn't, and to dictate the tempo of the game. These individuals, often positioned in central midfield roles, started to assume a greater responsibility for initiating attacks and connecting the various strands of the team. Yet, there wasn't an immediate understanding that this was the role worthy of symbolic designation. Instead, the number 10 jersey started gaining traction simply because it often coincided with the position of these key creative figures. The early World Cups played a crucial role in solidifying the association between the number 10 and the playmaker. As formations became more defined and teams began to emphasize strategic planning, the importance of a central attacking midfielder became increasingly apparent. Players who wore the number 10 in these tournaments frequently exhibited exceptional vision, passing accuracy, and goal-scoring ability, further cementing the number's growing prestige. Think of the Uruguayan side that dominated the early World Cups. While not explicitly venerating the number 10, their tactical setup relied heavily on a central figure who, coincidentally, often sported that number and directed the flow of their attacks. But it was perhaps the rise of Pelé that truly catapulted the number 10 into the realm of legend. His mesmerizing performances for Brazil, his uncanny ability to score goals and create opportunities for his teammates, transformed the number 10 into a symbol of unparalleled talent and creative genius. He didn't just wear the jersey, he embodied it, imbuing it with a sense of magic and possibility that resonated with fans around the world. Pelé's influence extended far beyond the soccer field. He became a cultural icon, and the number 10 became inextricably linked to his legacy. Moreover, the advent of televised soccer played a significant part in amplifying the number 10's iconic status. As matches became more accessible to a global audience, fans were able to witness firsthand the brilliance of players like Pelé, Maradona, and later Zico. The visual impact of these players, their distinctive styles, and their undeniable influence on the game made the number 10 a focal point of attention. It became a symbol of hope, of artistry, and of the potential for a single individual to transform the fortunes of a team. Consequently, the number 10 evolved from a mere numerical identifier into a potent symbol, a representation of skill, creativity, and leadership. It became a jersey coveted by aspiring players, a badge of honor worn by the game's greatest talents, and a source of inspiration for generations of fans. Its story is a testament to the enduring power of soccer to capture the imagination and to elevate ordinary individuals to the status of legends. The number 10 isn't just a number. It's a narrative, a history etched into the fabric of the sport itself. Delving deeper, the mystique of the number 10 isn't solely about tactical evolution or individual brilliance. It's intrinsically linked to the concept of the maestro, the player who not only possesses exceptional technical skill, but also an almost preternatural understanding of the game's ebb and flow. This maestro isn't just a cog in the machine, they're the architect, the conductor, the one who dictates the symphony of the attack. Now picture this, a chess grandmaster, several moves ahead, anticipating his opponent's strategy and countering with calculated precision. The number 10, at its finest, embodies that same level of foresight and control on the soccer field. Consider, for example, the role of the enganche in Argentinian soccer, a term that translates roughly to hook or link. This player, typically deployed behind the strikers, acts as a vital connector between midfield and attack, receiving the ball in tight spaces, evading defenders with deft touches, and threading passes that unlock even the most resolute defenses. The classic enganche, often wearing the number 10, isn't necessarily the fastest or strongest player on the field, but their intelligence, vision, and ability to execute intricate passes make them indispensable. Juan Román Riquelme, a quintessential enganche, exemplified this role, orchestrating Boca Juniors' attacks with a languid grace that belied his incisive passing and tactical awareness. His number 10 wasn't just a digit, it was a declaration of his role as the team's creative epicenter. Furthermore, the number 10 often carries an implicit expectation of leadership. It's not just about individual skill, it's about inspiring teammates, galvanizing the team in moments of adversity, and setting the standard for work ethic and determination. Think of a field general rallying his troops before a crucial battle, instilling confidence and directing their efforts toward a common goal. The number 10, in many ways, serves as that same unifying force on the soccer field, a symbol of hope and resilience that can lift a team to new heights. In contrast, the modern game has seen a slight shift in the traditional role of the number 10. While the creative playmaker remains a vital component of many successful teams, the emphasis on tactical flexibility and pressing intensity has led to the emergence of different types of number 10s. Some, like Kevin De Bruyne, operate as more dynamic, box-to-box midfielders, combining creative flair with relentless work rate and defensive contribution. Others, like Paulo Dybala, function as more withdrawn forwards, drifting between the lines and exploiting pockets of space to create scoring opportunities. Another crucial layer is the psychological impact the number 10 has on opponents. Seeing a player adorned with that iconic number can instill a sense of unease, a recognition that they are facing a player of exceptional talent and potential. It's akin to a poker player holding a seemingly unbeatable hand, projecting an aura of confidence that can intimidate their rivals into making mistakes. The number 10, in this sense, becomes a weapon in itself, a psychological advantage that can influence the course of a match. The fear of the unknown, the anticipation of a moment of brilliance, can often be as effective as the brilliance itself. Now consider how this applies when a young player inherits the number 10 jersey from a club legend. The pressure to live up to that legacy can be immense, a constant reminder of the expectations placed upon them. It's like stepping into the shoes of a celebrated actor, tasked with playing the same iconic role that made their predecessor famous. The weight of expectation can either inspire them to reach new heights or crush them under its burden. The true measure of a number 10 is not just their technical skill, but their mental fortitude, their ability to thrive under pressure and to embrace the responsibility that comes with wearing such a significant symbol. The narrative thus far has painted the number 10 as a badge of honor, a symbol of creative command. Shifting focus, it's vital to recognize the societal impact this jersey carries, extending far beyond the confines of the pitch. It's not merely athletic apparel. It has metamorphosed into a cultural touchstone, an emblem of aspiration for countless youngsters worldwide. Imagine a child in a favela patching together a worn-out soccer ball, dreaming of emulating their idol who proudly sports that iconic number. It represents a pathway to transcendence, a hope for a better life, a tangible manifestation of dreams taking flight. Consider, for example, the impact of soccer on national identity, particularly in nations where the sport transcends mere entertainment, becoming deeply interwoven with the social fabric. In many South American countries, the number 10 jersey can represent national pride, a symbol of cultural heritage passed down through generations. The weight of expectation on the player wearing that number is amplified by the collective hopes and dreams of an entire nation, adding an extra layer of pressure that few can truly comprehend. It becomes a symbol of national unity, a rallying point during times of both triumph and tribulation. By the same token, the commercialization of soccer has further amplified the significance of the number 10. The jersey bearing that number is often among the best-selling merchandise, generating substantial revenue for clubs and sponsors. This commercial value, in turn, reinforces the number's iconic status, creating a self-perpetuating cycle of demand and prestige. It becomes a valuable brand asset, a symbol of marketability that can attract endorsements and lucrative sponsorship deals. Looking at it differently, the number 10 can also serve as a powerful tool for social change. Players who wear the number 10 often have a significant platform to raise awareness about important social issues, using their influence to advocate for positive change. They can become role models for young people, inspiring them to pursue their dreams, challenge injustice, and make a positive impact on their communities. On the other hand, the intense scrutiny and pressure associated with the number 10 can have detrimental effects on players' mental health. The constant expectation to perform at an exceptional level, the relentless media attention, and the unwavering demands of fans can take a heavy toll, leading to anxiety, stress, and even burnout. It's crucial to recognize the human cost associated with carrying such a heavy burden and to provide adequate support for players who are struggling to cope with the pressure. Turning to another aspect, it's interesting to observe how different cultures interpret the significance of the number 10. In some cultures, it is seen as a symbol of individual brilliance, celebrating the artistry and creativity of the player. In others, it is viewed as a symbol of collective responsibility, emphasizing the importance of teamwork and the player's role in contributing to the overall success of the team. These cultural nuances further enrich the complex tapestry of meanings associated with this iconic number. The jersey transcends the individual. It mirrors the values and aspirations of the society that reveres it. Reflecting on this journey so far, a pattern emerges, one that transcends the simple act of wearing a numbered jersey. It's as though we've been tracing the contours of a mountain, each path revealing a different facet of its imposing structure. We've seen how a seemingly arbitrary numeral has become imbued with layers of meaning, transforming from a mere identifier into a potent symbol, a cultural artifact resonating far beyond the boundaries of the soccer pitch. The narrative surrounding the number 10, it seems, isn't a straightforward tale of skill and success. Instead, it's a complex tapestry woven with threads of expectation, pressure, and societal influence. It speaks to our collective yearning for heroes, our tendency to project our hopes and dreams onto individuals who embody exceptional talent. The number 10, therefore, becomes a vessel, a repository for these aspirations, a symbol that carries the weight of an entire community's expectations. Consider the cumulative effect of these forces: the historical weight, the tactical significance, the cultural resonance. It's akin to the compounding interest on an investment, where initial seeds of meaning blossom into a vast and intricate network of associations. The number 10 becomes more than just a number. It becomes an idea, a concept, a shorthand for excellence and creative brilliance. In light of these insights, the path forward becomes clearer. We begin to understand that the true significance of the number 10 lies not in the digits themselves, but in the human stories they represent. It's about the individuals who have dared to wear the jersey, the challenges they have overcome, and the legacies they have left behind. It's a testament to the enduring power of sport to inspire, to unite, and to remind us of our shared humanity. Drawing these strands together, we see that the number 10 is, in essence, a mirror reflecting our own values and aspirations. It's a symbol that embodies our fascination with exceptional talent, our desire for leadership, and our unwavering belief in the power of dreams. As we approach the final reflection, it's important to remember that the story of the number 10 is not just about soccer. It's about us, about what we value, and about the legacies we choose to create. As we pivot towards the final reflection, consider the future of this iconic symbol. Will the number 10 continue to hold the same significance in an ever-evolving sporting landscape? Will new generations of players rise to meet the challenge of wearing this revered jersey? Only time will tell, but one thing is certain. The story of the number 10 will continue to captivate and inspire for generations to come. It will continue to be a reminder of the hopes and dreams that sport is capable of stirring. So what remains when the echoes of roaring crowds fade and the highlights reel dims? Beyond the statistics, the trophies, and the iconic moments, what lasting truth does the story of the number 10 reveal? Perhaps it's this: that symbols, no matter how revered, are ultimately defined by the individuals who embody them and by the meanings we, as a society, choose to project onto them. The number 10, in its essence, is a blank canvas waiting to be filled with the artistry, the dedication, and the spirit of those who dare to wear it. It serves as a potent reminder that greatness is not simply bestowed, it is earned through relentless effort, unwavering commitment, and a profound understanding of the responsibility that comes with representing something larger than oneself. The number 10 is not a guarantee of success, but rather an invitation to strive for excellence, to push the boundaries of what is possible, and to inspire others along the way. It's a call to embrace the weight of expectation, not as a burden, but as a catalyst for growth and self-discovery. Consider the countless aspiring players who dream of one day donning that iconic jersey. Their journey is not simply about mastering technical skills or scoring spectacular goals. It's about cultivating the mental fortitude, the leadership qualities, and the unwavering belief in oneself that are essential to thriving under pressure. The number 10, in this sense, becomes a symbol of hope, a beacon guiding them through the challenges and sacrifices that lie ahead. Ultimately, the true legacy of the number 10 lies not in the individual achievements of those who have worn it, but in the collective inspiration it provides to generations of fans and aspiring players. It's a reminder that anything is possible with hard work, dedication, and an unwavering belief in oneself. It's a symbol of the power of sport to unite, to inspire and to transcend cultural boundaries. And so, as the final whistle blows on this exploration, the true practice begins now. It's not about passively admiring the legends of the past, but about actively striving to emulate their spirit, their dedication, and their unwavering commitment to excellence in our own lives, regardless of our chosen field. It's about recognizing the power of symbols, not to define us, but to inspire us to become the best versions of ourselves. The number 10 may be a jersey on a soccer field, but its essence, the pursuit of excellence, the embrace of responsibility, and the inspiration of others, is a universal principle applicable to all.